Hello everyone, welcome to another Art of Rally weekly rally. It's April 12th, it's a new week. We're about to dive in and check our scores from last week before we start this week's. Let's go into weekly event here, let's sync leaderboards and stuff. April 11th, that's this week's. We're obviously not on it yet. 89th place with a 9 minute 24.148. Where we finished last week. Hopefully in the top half of the leaderboard. Top 35%. I'll take it. I will absolutely take that. That's a great result for us. Only 1 minute 16 off the leader, Pro. Or Proporo, sorry, I can't even freaking read tonight. Alright, top of this week so far is at 12 minutes 17. So it looks like we could be in for a long one. So let's dive right in. Yes, we are in for a long one. 5.2 miles, 7.1 miles, 6 miles, and 4.2. We're Germany rally, so it's tarmac. We're in a Lancia Delta in the Repsol colours. Not really a great place for us to have a weekly rally because if you're familiar with these stages in the game, you'll know about the tombstone looking bollards on the side of the road. They're not here yet, but you'll see them very soon, no doubt, and they will stop you dead in your tracks if you're not careful. So this is like a rally that I feel like I can set comfortable times in, but I don't feel comfortable like giving it like 100% attack at all times, because there's always that risk of you hitting one of those and just nuking your run from like the get-go. Kinda like that, but on the inside of a corner rather than the outside. Anyhow, so I channel updates, because I usually use this as my kind of channel update video to let you know the kind of state of how things are going right now. This week's golf's going a lot better than last week's. Partially because I recalibrated my controller in the game. So look out for those videos this week. There should be 4 of them going up if we make the cut. But I feel like I've done pretty well enough to make the cut. But only time will tell, because like recording this on Monday night, so I don't know how well we're doing until literally Wednesday night or Thursday morning, as the case may possibly have it. In terms of like how we stack up against the rest of the leaderboard. You'll also notice in the bottom left as well, that for games like this and PGA, I was able to get a controller overlay and put it down there so that you know, you can see my button inputs. I got it mostly for PGA so that, you know, you could see my inputs and see, or like I could see my button inputs rather, and analyze like where I'm going wrong with my shots and check out my analog stick movements and figure out like, okay, well this is what I need to improve, this is why I'm going too fast or too slow or whatever through my shots. But I figured I'd leave it up because for Art of Rally at least you can see like the throttle and brake controls as well, because the triggers on the Xbox One controller are analog rather than digital. You can see them down there in the bottom left, whether they're like full way pressed down or whether they're partially pressed. And you can see like the amount of pressure I'm putting on the triggers. So it should give you like a better, like an indication of like how well I'm controlling. Well, it's like makes it easier for like looking back and like for other people to give me like tips and tricks or whatever. Be like, hey, you should like you get going full throttle here instead of like easing up on the accelerator. Which admittedly I'll be doing a lot in this stage because it's a rain stage, and you know, I at least want to be able to retain some sort of element of control over my vehicle. And there's those tombstone bollards that I mentioned in the last stage. Okay, we're too far off the track. No, we're not. We didn't take a time penalty, but we did lose a lot of time there trying to get out of that ditch. Unfortunately. Yes, we're not off to a great start here. However, I think we're still gonna be in contention for that like top 40% that we usually aim for. But eventually, like, I'll get to the point where like I feel comfortable with the driving of this game, and you know, I'll feel more confident in my abilities to like take more risks going around corners rather than just trying to play it safe and be like, okay, well, if I don't take crashes and I don't take time penalties, that'll be better than if I just try to attack it and make a mistake. As well, being safe will like cost me time. Being aggressive and having that risk not pay off will cost me even more of it. And it's that trade-off that I struggle with. And like, I have problems like rationalizing doing things. Like that, I left braking too late, and then I had to go into reverse to try and course correct. And that's really bad also, that's another horrible mistake. A lot of time lost here. How about talk less and play more? Absolutely. We'd love to do that, but unfortunately, you're not here for blind playthroughs, or you're not here for like commentary free runs. You're here to listen to me ramble on and waffle on for like 12 minutes. Or more, as the case may have it. We did run out wide there, but we still managed to retain some sort of control over the car, so like that's a good thing. Might have turned too early and might have had to slow down too much to make that corner, but I made it. Well, anyway, yeah, hopefully the controller overlay will help me like look over video playback a lot more, because I usually don't watch my own VODs or watch my own videos back unless I know that there's like something absolutely egregious went wrong with it and I need to fix it, or I need to re-record it or something, which I can't really do with these like weekly challenge videos that are like you get one attempt and that's it, you're done. That's why I like doing these style of videos, is because of that nature. It means like I can just put up an unedited run. I don't have to learn how to use editing software. I don't have to splice and clip things together in order to make an interesting video. You're here for a straight playthrough of raw unedited footage, and that's exactly what I intend to deliver. And it means less work for myself in the back end as well. Really horrible final segment here. Lots of really slow square corners there. That's brutal. We're still in the top half of the leaderboard. Granted, the leaderboard only started today, so you know you can't really take anything from that. We need to fix our engine. We need to fix our turbo. That's fine. We don't. What was I gonna say? We don't ever clean our car. In this house, we don't clean our cars between stages. This is the part where I was really kind of risk averse. Because I know, like, if I hit one of those things, that's going to cost me at least 3 seconds trying to course correct. Maybe more. So, like, while this car is quick, I'm not maximizing its potential. Because I'm just trying to be careful and trying to keep it between the ditches and not hit anything here. That section was... I mean, it could have been a little bit faster, but at the same time, like I said, like I wanted to be able to retain like an element of control over the car somewhat. So I don't want to go like far too fast and then, you know, have something happen and lose more time trying to get back on the track after a spin out or something like that. Haven't taken any 5-second respawn penalties so far though, which is also really good. Not ideal, but we didn't lose any significant amount of time on it. I'm in a 4-wheel drive car, which means, you know, that the takeoff from 0 speed is quite good. It's got a good launch, it's got good acceleration. That bad, because we had to go into reverse to try and correct ourselves. Not as bad as it could have been, but you know, it's, at the end of the day, it's still time lost. But you know, you do still have to feel bad about it. Overall though, a lot to feel happy about with these 4 stages. I think we can definitely do something with this. Also, I should mention that during the week last week, I had a little fool around and went on to speedrun.com and checked out this game on speedrun.com. And there's not a lot of runs on there right now. Well, I guess mostly like any percentage career mode runs, and I thought about doing one of those only for that the very few people who have set speedruns in the game happen to be very good at the game. So my times are instantly blown out of the water, which I feel horrible about, but I do want to do some practice and, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be in a position to maybe attempt 1 or 2 speedrun attempts at this game live. Not like a complete career mode speedrun from start to finish, but like, say like a year's worth of a rally or something like that. Or like 1 section of career mode. Whoa, that's very bad. That's a 5-second penalty. That was because I was too busy focusing on, you know, what it was I was trying to say instead of what was in front of me on the track. So I really only have myself to blame there. Like, I was just absolutely launching that car and just yeeted it into the middle of next week. So yeah, that is going to probably kill my run here. But we can maybe not all the way recover it, but certainly we can just go into attack mode and, you know, try and get some of that time back. Definitely not after wrapping it around the tree, that's for sure. Yeah, that's the thing with rally games is, you know, you can attack and you can, you know, Be like, I made one mistake, I can go all out and try and gain back that time elsewhere. But you can lose more time by not being focused on what you're doing. Like, you're so focused on the long-term goals, you forget about the 6 inches in front of you. Anyway. Long term, I have plans that for a game that I want to complete on stream coming up. Perhaps not like soon, not like within like the next week or two, but definitely starting within the next 2 months. I have plans afoot. I'm gonna try and get a trailer cut for it and put it together and upload it some weekend, and I'll give you like a time date as to when we want to start playing. But I think you're gonna love it, and I hope I'm gonna love it as well. Top 40% so far, 48th. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. We are 1 minute 37 behind with a 13 minute 54 time. That's okay. That is absolutely okay. Given the amount of mistakes we made, I think that's fine. Given that, you know, there's 38 seconds between the top 10, I can live with being a minute and a half behind and still somehow, you know, being like top 50. So far, at least. But like in the top 40%, I'm in the top half of the leaderboard. That's all well and good. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you'll tune in next week for another crack at the Art Rally Weekly Challenge. Golf videos as usual for the rest of the week, cut permitting. If not, we'll have something up on Thursday and Friday, and I'm sure we'll either check out a new game, or we'll revisit an old game and see if we can maybe do something a little bit better, or try and do something a little bit faster. But for now, I guess we'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching, and hope you enjoyed. Take care.